There's nothing quite like the release date of a game. Historically, we used to have midnight releases, and as soon as a new game's out that everybody's interested in, you're going to find social media talking about it, you're going to see lots of different reviews, and it can be quite compelling to get a game there and then, which I've done before, and sometimes it's fun to do that, and I don't have any regrets getting a game that I really want. But if you kind of have a big appetite for game collecting like most of us do, then it sometimes pays to wait a little bit. So what I'm going to do is share with you a couple of games that I'm really excited about that have come out this year on the Nintendo Switch, which I'm going to wait for because they are coming down in price, and some of them I think will just go down further in price if we wait into 2026. So let's have a look and see what they are. To give you an example of what I mean, here's one game that I've literally just picked up brand new from Amazon today. This cost me £22 new. As you can see, it's still sealed there. This is the Halloween and Ash versus Evil Dead kind of 2D platformer for Switch. Really excited to play this. Looks really fun, and it is good to, you know, still support buying new games when you can. But when this came out last year, it was like 45 quid or something like that. It might have even been more actually, and it came out I think October of 24, and I'm recording this in December 25. £22 for this, and don't get me wrong, whilst it's an amazing game, it's a 2D platformer. You know, it's kind of a basic game, probably less than a gigabyte in a way. I'm not, you know, decrediting it in any way, but equally, it's like, you know, do you really want to be paying like 40 or 50 quid for some of the more basic kind of games? You know, obviously something like GTA 6 or something, you can imagine countless hours have gone into it. So yeah, this one I got brand new, so I'm still obviously supporting the developers, hopefully be it through Amazon, but a nice substantial saving having waited a little bit for this to come out. Here we are with the list. The first game, which I think is going to come down even more in 2026, is this Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2 compilation on Switch, a game that I'm very excited to play. I've got the original Galaxy on the Mario All-Stars compilation for Switch, which has also come down in price actually. That was very high at one point, but that's slowly dropping. But this has come down to 45. It was Black Friday. This was launched at 50 quid, and for Black Friday it's kind of gone to 45 quid, and it seems to have stayed around that, and it wouldn't surprise me if this goes to 40, maybe even as low as 35, because as great as these games are, and I am going to kind of, you know, get this at some point, like people were saying when this came out, Galaxy 2 alone on the Wii U was like $10-15. So I think people were not kind of having that kind of launch price. So whilst obviously people have bought it, I think this is one that will pay to wait for it to come down and see if it drops down to around £40 in 2026. We can also see that CEX are selling this for 48, so always surprising when CEX does this. It sells Switch games for more than what they cost brand new. I mean, obviously if people are using vouchers, that may be why, but if you're using cash, why would you ever buy it used? The next game on the list, which I think will drop in 2026, which I'm very excited to play, is this one, the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I think this had an original launch price of about 40-45 quid, so I think, at least on Amazon, that seems cheaper than what I remember it launching for. This looks like a really fun game, and obviously if you like those classic Mortal Kombat games, then this is a great way to play them on the go. But I think it had some issues with the online play or something like that, which maybe hurt the launch of it. So we'll see, but it won't surprise me if I see this one kind of going down to 25-20 quid in 6 to 12 months, and because I've already got so many games to play, I don't really see the point of launching on this one right now. So that's the next item on the list, the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. As a random side note, wouldn't it be great if they basically did the same thing for all those PS2 Mortal Kombat games? I'd definitely be tempted to buy that at launch if they did that. Also, if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a like to help build the channel. Thank you for watching. Let's get on with the list. The next game which I'm excited to play, which I think will definitely go down in 2026, is the Sonic Racing Crossworlds racing game. This looks like a really fun game. It's got better reviews than the Mario Kart that came out for Switch 2 early this year, so I am excited to play this. But I have bought quite a few Sonic games when they first come out, and they usually start 40 quid. I think this is currently on sale. Oh, it's not even on sale, well I guess it is, $38.99 at Amazon. It's 35 at Smith's. This was about 45 quid not that long ago, maybe a month or 2 months ago, so I think this will continue to drop in 2026 to 30, 25. You might even be able to get it for 20, who knows. It's kind of like Sonic Generations, Sonic Superstars, all of those have fallen, so I think it's definitely worth waiting for this, because it could be up to half of the price. I guess we'll see. The last game on the list is the most recent, and it's one that I'm excited to try. It's the Terminator 2D Nerf game. It's got really cool reviews. It looks like a really interesting game. I'm a big fan of the film and the franchise, so I do want to try this one. But I think $42.95 is a bit rich for kind of a 2D pixel game. I know maybe I'm wrong in thinking that, but this, when it came out, I think last year, was like 40 quid or something like that, as I've already said. So if I can get that for 20 or 25 in a year, then to me it kind of pays off to wait, because if I can get that for 20 or 25 in 6 to 12 months and I get that, then I've basically got both of those games brand new for what it would cost just to buy one of them now. So that's kind of my theory anyway. So those are my predictions. Those are some games which I think look really, really good that have come out this year. I think it is good to buy new games once in a while to kind of help support. I'm a big fan of obviously recycling and buying used media, but without people buying new, then they need to kind of have that push and that pull so they know what to continue making. So I think it is good to buy, but I think some of these launch prices are really rich. But I suppose, it just is where it is. There's plenty of people that will buy these, so this video is not going to change your mind. But if you are looking to kind of, buy a couple of these games and you want to wait out until 2026, then that's my list. Those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Which games have I missed out? Which games do you think are going to drop next year? Please let me know in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for watching. So those are my predictions. Those are games which I think will definitely come down in price in 2026. Let me know what you think. Am I wrong? Is there any games that I've missed out that you're waiting to see if they drop in price? Please let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.